It's not too bad. Oh, lost it. Lost it. Ah. Ah. Alright, so this is just a temporary mount that I just put together to try out this Temo motor. So that's the mount where you can actually steer, and this motor around to here, and that is how I will be controlling it. How you work this motor is, this is a kill switch that gets strapped on my wrist, and this can be on this side or that side, but I just put on this side. You can now see that it's powered up, and there is a throttle control right here. So if I click onto that, you see the motor going, I can control the speed. So the idea will be, I'll be standing or sitting at the back, and I'll steer with this so that I can move around when I'm fishing in the estuaries and flicking lures. So let's see how that goes tomorrow. And if this works well, obviously I'm gonna come up with a more permanent solution. All right, nothing's new. It was very wet weekend, and it is currently a bit of a shower as well. So it's Sunday, 7 a.m. and I have arrived at the boat ramp. My jet ski is ready to go. It's a bit wet. Oh dang, I was dragging this all along. What the heck? That wasn't good, was it? Hi, amateur. Folks, make sure you check your trailer well before you actually go about traveling. As you can see from my setup, I have lost my esky. When I said lost, I didn't lose it, I took it off. But today, I've got something made up a bit dodgy. Just strapped it with this on the LinQ system, and I've got this mount which I'll be making use of. This is the primary reason I'm here, although it's raining and it's going to be very windy, so I'll only be spending maybe a couple of hours on the water testing out this new gadget. So I've got my glove and my Jetpilot shoes. Still not dry from the session a couple of days ago out botany, catching the squid. Although I say I'm not going to really fish, I did bring my 2 rods, even though I have not brought my esky. I've got these rod holders doing wonders from GC Jetski Fishing, so gcjetskifishing.com. These are great. Just bolts on and it gives you very secure mounting points. What I am really here for is to test this out. So this motor from Temo, this is the beast that gets attached here, and this handle extends, and that means I can actually steer, and using this to propel my jet ski. So I'm gonna try this out. I'll put this in right here. So this will give me a bit of a stealth mode when I'm fishing. I probably, if this really works out, I may not need a full electric motor. As good as that may sound, that adds a lot of complexity, right? I have to add a battery, and you know, I have to mount that onto this, and it's going to add bulk and weight and more things to go wrong. I do love GPS spot lock motors. Always had them on my boat, but yeah, maybe I just keep this lean and mean. We'll see. I could be backpedaling on that very soon, but who knows? because Haswing is about to launch some new models of spot lock motor, and I could be using them, who knows. And since I don't have esky, I'm gonna try out whether this Hobie cooler bag is suitable for my jet ski. Kind of fits nicely here like that, contours, so we'll see. I'll give that a go. So I've got one more cup holder now, so I've got two, one on either side, thanks to Cronulla Seadoo. This storage box is great, by the way. Everyone should get one, every fisher. What I really should do is check all the time, check the ramp, which I don't. Looks alright, no debris or nothing like that. That's good. Come on, it's meant to stop raining. What are you doing? Every time I look at this Torax trailer, I love it. It looks so good. Yes, it kind of stopped raining, which is good. That's what we want. Better to be out than staying at home, even if it rains a little bit. Alright, so mount the phone. Alright, so I will get one of my setup ready. I will try and use mainly soft plastics today. Alright, so throwing soft plastics around the edges and whatnot, you know, finesse fishing is what I really enjoy, but I was not able to do that on my jet ski. So that's what got me thinking to get a spot lock motor. Not so much similarly on a boat that you would want spot lock motor even in offshore conditions, which we do and which I had on my boat. But on my jet ski, when I do go offshore, I don't intend to do that really. I intend to just use it around the estuaries, because when I do go offshore I intend to just troll and drift and go for pelagics that way. Alright, so let's try out this motor. Alright, so this Temo motor, it's cylindrical and it's all in one package. So it's got this flotation attachment. I think that's an optional extra. It's got that motor right there, and this extends, and that's the control. So that red tape indicates I shouldn't be pulling it out beyond that, and I just lock it, and that's locked in. Just move this rod here. And how it works is like this. I attach and screw it back on. So that's what it looks like, and that's how it's gonna work. Moment of truth. Are you ready? So the whole idea is I could be sitting here, I can move about using this. So let's see. Whoa, look at that. Look at that. I am moving. I can steer, go this way, go that way. Round of applause. it's working. And what I could potentially do is just stand here and just cast. And while I'm doing this to move around. Oh man, this is great. This is great. So I can just flick and fish the edges. How good is this? This is fantastic. All right. So I could be here controlling the throttle. I am planning to raise this so that it sits a bit higher, so maybe around this height, and that means this controller will be sitting a bit higher as well. Let's move about. And see if we can cast some lures along those edges. So we'll see what the battery life is. So we actually started this motor at 745, and they say at full throttle it can give me 2 hours, I think, but with minimum throttle like this, just cruising and just repositioning myself, we'll see how long the battery will last. So I'll slowly track over there. This will actually allow me to actually get back into fly fishing. It'll be so good. All right, let's chuck some lures. Yes, this is good. All right, something was busting up right over there. So I could do a slow trawl without using the engine run hours. While I'm doing that, maybe I'll just do a speed test. Let's see where it's at. Let's see how fast I can go. I'll do full throttle. So I'm getting up to 2.5 knots. 2.6. So around 2.6 knots. Not bad. And this also means that I can fish the real shallows around the sandbanks and whatnot. So if you are up in the States and you do a lot of bass fishing around the lakes and you want to do that in quiet and you want a simple solution other than a motor guide or Garmin or Minn Kota solution that could complicate your ski and make it heavier and more things to go wrong and whatnot. With this one, if you want to use it quickly on and off, nice and easy, and you could just silently move about to make those casts along the edges. So now at the moment I'm moving at around 1 knot. What I also plan to do is get this mounted up on my Hobie kayak as well. So I could be using it as a electric propulsion on my Hobie kayak, and that should also work very well. So as you can see, the flexibility on this motor is quite good because it will let me quickly mount it on the jet ski on my Seadoo, as well as then move it across onto my Hobie, depending on which one that I want to take out. So it's quite flexible and portable. So these are from a French company called Temo. They make a whole range of electric outboards and electric motors for marine industry, and in Australia they are distributed by RWB Marine. So they will guide you to your nearest stockists and retailers where you can grab one for yourself. There are a range of accessories available for it as well. I do think this all mount comes standard, but you can get an outboard mount. You can get that flotation aid, so when you do drop it, the motor floats. Comes with that kill switch magnet, and of course the battery and everything else is all built in. So I'll put the link in the description and the contact details of RWB Marine, so you can get in touch and grab one for yourself. And keep watching my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do, then you'll get to see the next video where I go about making a proper mount for my Seadoo, as well as how I'm going to install it on my Hobie Lynx kayak. So that's coming, and also watch me fish with it. I'm not sure whether I'll be getting onto any fish today because it seems very quiet with all that rain, too much fresh water. There's not much fish activity. I haven't seen any fish sounding up on my sounder. And when I do need to quickly store, simply do that. Alright, put it across like that, and then start my motor and start to move off. To get going again, drop. Very good. There's a yacht coming. I probably need to move, make way for this guy. Probably wants to come in here. And that's what is really designed for this thing, this Temo motor, to be used for those tenders that he has on his yacht right there. So instead of running the petrol motor, he could be using one of these for his tenders. Alright, so I've been trolling with this full speed maybe for the last like 30 minutes without any luck, of course, catching fish. But so it is now 10:14, so I launched the boat at 7:30 and I still have 2 bars. And if I throttle up, it goes down to 1, then it comes to 2. So it kind of hovers around that area, so you can see what the usage is like. But I will put this up like that, and I'll turn the engine on, and I will keep on trolling back. It looks like there's some fish. What should I be doing? Whoa, 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 whoa. There you go, there you go. Sounder was correct. So I've got a fish on as I was reeling it in. So it's been alright, not a bad day. Eh? Oh, came off. Oh, it was going for it again. That's all good. Yes. Tiny tailor. So these guys are going around. Causing havoc. Don't bite onto it. Feeding. All right. Oh, whoa. This feels all right. Whoa. have to get my net ready. Alright, the net's ready. Fish is still on. Oh, feels like a decent fish. So now I can just position myself while I'm doing this as well. Which I couldn't do. What is it? Is it a nice tailor? Oh, it is a very good tailor. Look at that. Wow. That's a very good tailor. That's a nice fish right there. Fish on. It's not too bad. Oh, lost it. Lost it. Lost it. Should have used the net.